Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will not be able to return as working royals after they stepped down from their duties 2 years ago if the report is true that Prince Charles wants to slim down the royal family to only 8 members. Queen Elizabeth, Prince Charles, Duchess Camilla, Prince William, Kate Middleton, Princess Anne, Prince Edward, and Sophie, Countess of Wessex. Royal expert Kinsey Schofield weighed in on the matter and said fewer members would be involved in the monarchy. While these are all individuals that will be out in the future representing the crown, I think Charles will try to draw attention to himself, Camilla, and the Cambridge family as the future of the monarchy. Meanwhile, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle had expected that Charles and William would be forced to call on them to return to the UK and take on royal duties. Mr. Sean claimed that Meghan and Harry did not think the monarchy would survive without them. However, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have had their hopes dashed as Charles and William recently agreed not to re-invite Harry and Meghan back. Instead, the heirs to the throne agreed to replace the couple with other members of the royal family. Mr. Sean noted that royal members like the husband of Princess Royal, Tim Lawrence, have stepped up and played their part, much to the fury of Harry and Meghan. He told viewers, Harry and Meghan thought they were invincible and that the monarchy would not survive without them. But as we have seen, the last 18 months have proven a very difficult transition for Harry and Meghan. Mr. Sean continued, Harry and Meghan really felt that they would have to return to the UK because of the slimmed-down monarchy, in the absence of Her Majesty the Queen, who has taken a step back recently. They have decided not to re-invite Harry and Meghan back, and instead it is other members of the royal family who have stepped forward to help. In particular, the husband of Princess Royal, Tim Lawrence, has played his part. He recently filled in for Princess Anne and did spectacularly. On the instruction of both Prince Charles and William, they are now going to include him on their royal rota and see if he can take on more royal events representing the monarchy. This has not gone down well with the former royals in California because they felt that at some point Charles would have to call them back. But, as we have seen with Sophie Wessex and Prince Edward, there are members of the royals who are more than willing to step forward. It makes it very difficult to see how Meghan and Harry could ever make their transition back into royal life. This echoes Daily Mail diary editor Richard Eden, who told Palace Confidential this week that the Duke of Cambridge does not see his once close brother in the future of the royal family. Mr. Eden said, essentially, Harry is almost someone from his past. It sounds brutal and it is sad, but Harry is not part of the future that William envisages and he is almost irrelevant to that. And we saw that in a pretty stark way at the Jubilee celebrations, I think. The Duke of Cambridge is also not supportive of his uncle Prince Andrew returning to the royal fold. He has strong views on the Duke of York and believes his insistence in trying to cling on to a public role is highly dangerous for the institution. He would have cut him loose a long time ago if it had been up to him. He understands that when it comes to mother and son the situation is complicated, but honestly I think he just wishes he would vanish from public view. I think he